So as you can tell, I've freshly washed my hair. I've done my brows off camera because if you've watched my get ready with me's like makeup look kind of videos, I never do my brows on camera anymore because I just don't. So I've got a bunch of questions and topics to talk to you guys about because I thought this was just the perfect time to do sort of like get ready with me kind of. We're going into 2021, let's just talk, have a chat, and I've got quite a few ones from Instagram, so thank you so much. Because I mentioned on my story like about my anxiety and stuff, because that's what I'm going to talk to you about a lot in this video, because my anxiety's just not been the best, and you've got to bear with me because I'm in a lot of pain. I've taken painkillers, and also we had some bad family news today, so just bear with me. I'm not feeling my best, so I just thought what better time than to film this video. So I will talk about my anxiety, but let's talk about something a bit more light-hearted. What's your Starbucks or Costa order? So Costa I don't really drink from anymore. I used to drink from there all the time, but I don't really go there much now. So where I would go now is obviously Starbucks when I can, and I love a like frappuccino but cream based, no coffee. I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer just to define around my eyebrows a little bit. Just putting it onto the back of my hand. This one is really Grwm. I've got a new one in my beauty box, but haven't been able to open it yet. And I'm using this My Blush Boutique brush, obviously. I don't really have a mirror. I'm not very well prepared. It's going to be a bit of a shambles, but this is just me, so I'm going to go with it. And also, I've just realised I haven't put this on yet. Oh god. Yeah, but any cream based sort of caramel frappuccino in the summer when me and T used to go all the time, when obviously restrictions were lifted and stuff. Caramel frappuccino all the way. There we go. I'm going to use this Imagination highlighter palette and contour palette as a mirror because it's perfect. I don't carve out my eyebrows properly. There's a lot more people that do it properly, but what I do works for me. So we go with it. And I'm using this double-ended Primark brush, which I absolutely love. It does need a clean. But yeah, cream based frappuccino. Absolutely love it. But yeah, this like paddle brush, I think they're called, I don't know, are really, really good. I need to clean it, as I said. But my mum, Grandma and Lynn, very kindly got me the Style Pro really quick brush cleaner, which I'm going to test next week because I haven't had a chance. Everything's just been a bit all over the place. But yeah, so I'm really basic. Or I love their hot chocolates, Starbucks hot chocolates all the way. But yeah, I'm more of a Starbucks girl now than I am a Costa girl. I was more of a Costa girl when I was younger. Whereas now, Starbucks. Have you and Matt spoken about engagement? No. No. Like, we've spoken about the fact that we want to get married, obviously, but we've been together nearly a year and 2 months. Like, for me, at the age of 19, that's just a bit soon. But he is the person I see myself getting married with and all of that fun stuff. So definitely just no time soon. Powder. My brushes are all in here. I'm literally such a dosser, but never mind. I'm using the Revolution Pro Powder Foundation. I'm just gonna hang it well. And this is one of the BH Cosmetics brushes that I bought from Bethany. Lovely brush set. And Revolution have launched a new brush collection, which I will definitely be buying. I'm going to prime with my Primark Revolution Conceal and Fix Mattifying Primer, one of my favourites. It's so good. Janaid's asked, will you let me do your makeup one day and try a bit of bright eyeshadow? Never say never. I'm not a bright eyeshadow kind of gal, I'm not going to lie. I'm now going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation in Porcelain. One of my favourite foundations ever. I'm not a big fan of bright eyeshadow on myself personally. I just don't think I suit it. But, you know, never say never. When restrictions ease and we can mix, for a video, I think that could be quite funny. So, and I know you're really good at makeup, so we can give it a go. Just dotting this around my face. And then I'm using my Blush Boutique sponge, because I love their sponges. I've got a whole new set at mattes, which I'm really happy about, because this sponge has nearly seen it. So I'm trying not to use them for too long. And I don't have any makeup remover to take off my foundation on my lips, so this could be interesting. I'm trying to be good and not leave foundation on my lips, because it's just not a look. Let's be honest. But sometimes you can't help it. But look, I love, like, you can't really see because I have blended some on this side now, but this side, they're just the foundation. Oh shit. See? This is what happens. I mess it up. But this foundation is legitimately amazing. What makes you feel confident? I don't know. No, I do know. Having blonde hair, honestly, because this is related to another question. Are you going to keep your blonde hair? Yes, I am, for the long foreseeable future, because I just love it. And I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection under my eyes. So good. Yeah, because it just makes me feel so confident. I absolutely love it. So blonde hair is definitely up there. I did feel confident when I dyed my hair, to be fair, so I can't say I didn't, because I did. But if I had to say what I preferred, now looking back, definitely my blonde hair now. Also makeup is a big thing for me. Makeup does bring me out my, oh, that's my new one I need to use scissors to open. Makeup is a big thing for me, so I'm just gonna use the viewfinder over now. Okay, just to add a bit more coverage. But honestly, the Collection Lasting Perfection base range I really like. Now they've reformulated it. My go-to, use it every time I use makeup at the moment, and it beats my Revolution one. And if you've watched my channel, you know I've loved the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation since I first found it, which was a long ass time ago. Wearing clothes that make me feel confident, like this tracksuit I've got on from the O'Dolls isn't revealing, isn't anything like that. Not, doesn't matter even if it was, but this makes me feel confident. I really like these clothes. However, some clothes, like when I went long nights out, obviously before all this like corona happened, you know, that would make me feel confident, you know, wearing a nice outfit that I felt good in personally. Which I know is a very controversial topic, even in the 21st century, which is just madness. I'm going to use my powder brush with just a little bit of this, because where, as I said, this is a powder foundation, it adds coverage and I don't want to be cakey. That's just not a look I go for. So just a little bit, especially around my nose, because that's, if I get oily anywhere, it's around there. So if you've got any good powder recommendations, let me know, because that'd be very handy. I might try this today actually, the Kiko Lost in Maffy Bronze Melange bronzer, because I've been needing to try this and I just love Kiko's packaging. It makes me feel like I'm buying something from Dior and it's like a fraction of the cost. So we might give that a go today, but I'm going to use my trusty Primark Bronze and Glow, because I do have my Imagination one here, but I don't want to use it today. I just want to feel comfortable in the makeup of me, because I know it works. Contour brush. This one, I need to get a new one, hence why I need to buy the new Revolution brushes, because this is so old. No matter how much I clean it, it still looks grim. But it's the best one I've found and I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm just going to use this shade. But yeah, really, just that kind of stuff. Like, but then some days I could feel so hideous and no matter what I'm wearing. So it really depends on the day. But let's add a bit more. If you could dye your hair a wild colour, that would be out of your comfort zone, what would it be? Blue, probably, because I've always wanted to go like a baby blue, but I know from a lot of people that it is an absolute pain in the arse to get out. So if I really wanted to go out of my comfort zone, blue or silver actually, because although silver's not that wild, I just feel like it can either go really well or go really wrong. Like I've seen some amazing cases of silver, like one of my friends has got gorgeous silver hair, and then I've seen other cases of silver and it looks absolutely vile. So in my opinion, obviously, so yeah, probably blue, more out of my comfort zone, but silver definitely would be a consideration, because I do really like the idea of having silver hair. Because obviously my anxiety is something that I have vocally spoken about a lot on my channel in the past, and I haven't really touched on it like for the majority of the last part of 2020, and I feel like I want to spend more of 2021 being a bit more open with you, because I spent the majority of my channel at the start talking so much about it and being so open and just honest, and I just kind of closed myself off from that part of my life because I just didn't want to talk about it, because I just feel like the more you talk about it, the more real it becomes, and how much you do struggle sometimes. But yeah, so a lot of questions. What do you do when you feel episodes coming on? That's from Courtney. Now it really depends on where I am, what I'm doing at the time, how I was feeling prior, because if I'm feeling okay and I suddenly feel like, because sometimes it can just hit no matter what you're doing, no matter what mood you're in, it can literally sometimes just hit you and you're like, so my stomach goes first. My anxiety feels like it starts like a pit in the bottom of my stomach. I then get really nervous. My breathing starts going very quick. As soon as I feel it come in, my breathing starts going. I can't breathe properly. My hands start shaking, you know. But sometimes I can have them and you can never see it. Like, for example, I could feel my, like, hypothetically, I'm filming this video and I could feel my anxiety come in, but it's not showing. So it really, really depends. It is never really a pinpointed area. Brush, because I'm, you know, I'm not bronzed enough, clearly. This is the bronzer. I just think it's gorgeous. Don't know how this is gonna look. It smells amazing. I like that. It looks really nice on the skin. Like, that is a nice bronzer. I have not used bronzer like out of my contour palette for a long time. That is really nice. How do you cope with your anxiety? I get asked this question a lot, and if I'm being completely honest with you, at the moment I'm not coping really well. I'm really trying my best, believe it or not, but it is a struggle at the moment. I'm really not. It's not a good time. I'm still positive about 2021. It's not dampening my views on that. My Blush Boutique highlighter in Opal. Stunning with the Spectrum brush. It is very pigmented though, so. Right, I can't really see because this mirror's got like a... So we're just going to have to pack it on and hope for the best. Like, I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but how blinding. And they've got a massive sale on, so definitely make sure you check them out. Small businesses need the love. But yeah, so I'm not, when I'm having a good time with my anxiety, as in like when I feel it and it's constant, I can cope with it. I feel really proud of myself because I feel like, oh, I've got this. Using my Primark fan brush just to blend it out. But yeah, at the moment I'm just letting it completely consume me, which is bad. I do not recommend, but obviously sometimes you've just got to accept the fact that it's beating you at the moment, or not even beating you, but it's taking its toll. But you can beat it. That's what I meant to say, sorry. Like, just on my lip. It does take its toll sometimes, and that's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up over it, because I do. I beat myself up over it all the time. But I'm very lucky because I'm just going to put a little bit on my inner corner. Just to feel like it adds a bit of something. You know, you need to cut yourself some slack. Like, everybody's going through stuff. And, you know, we just need the world to be a kind place, which is going to take a lot of time. And I don't think it will ever be completely a kind place, to be honest, because of the kind of people we've got in it. but us as individuals can do our best, and you never know what people are going through behind the scenes, and that's why it's even more important to make sure you're not being a dick. I know I will cope and I know I will be fine, which is a mentality I've never had. Like, Matt's really good because he goes like, you'll be fine, I know you'll be fine, I'll make sure you're fine, and I used to get really irritated about it, but I don't know I'm going to be fine. Like, how do you know that? Whereas now, having been with him a year and 2 months nearly, it's taught me to have that mentality. Like, I know I'll be fine, I know I've got to work at it to be fine, but I know I will be fine in the end. Which I think when you get that mentality, when you've got anxiety and depression and that kind of thing, when that mentality clicks, you will find it easier in the long run to get to the place where you're fine, because you've accepted the fact that it's not all over. Using my Kiko mascara. But one way I used to cope with my anxiety was pulling my eyelashes out, which is not an attractive thing to do, but hey ho, we all do things in different ways to cope. But one thing I am proud about myself for, even though my anxiety's been really crippling and bad at the moment, I've not been picking my eyelashes, I've not been touching them at all except to put mascara on, which I'm really, really happy about, because I spent so long trying to get my eyelashes back. To a healthy length. Oh, I'm very bright. Like, I don't look very bronzed on camera, but I am looking very bronzed. My favourite body spray, Holler and Glow. This makes me feel good. When I'm smelling of this from head to toe, it is tropical pineapple, but I can't find it anymore, which I'm gutted about because I've only got this much left. And Amber introduced me to this, and I'm gutted if I can't get that, but we'll see. Living out of bags, but it's okay because, you know, I'm very lucky. But I'm going to take my... Oh, that's taken a lot. And also, that's what stress does to you. My hair falls out anyway at the worst of times, but at the moment my hair is falling out rather a lot. I'm going to use my Tangle Teaser brush to brush my hair through. But yeah, so please do not feel like you're the only one, you know. And if anyone ever wants to message me on anything, like on Instagram, my Instagram is Lily_Williamson_19. Please feel free. My Instagram is a safe space, and if you just want to message me just for a chat, just to distract yourself, then please do. Because I seen something on Facebook which actually is so true. I'd rather hear your story than attend your funeral, which it sounds really blunt, and it's not meant in a blunt way, like, trigger warning obviously, but you know, it's true. I'd rather be there, even though I'm a stranger to a lot of you. I'd rather be there just for a chat, because sometimes talking to a stranger can be better than talking to someone you know. Trust me, I've done therapy, I've done that kind of thing, like, I know. So if you just wanted to have a chat, even if it's just about anything random, what you like buying from the shops, what videos you want to see of mine, you know, anything to help distract you and make you feel better, please message me on Instagram, because I'm more than happy to do that, because I've had people do that for me and it's made the hell world of difference. But yeah, so my hair is ridiculously long now. Like, look at this. Look at it. It's mad. It's like a lion's mane. But yeah, that is everything for this video. I just thought I'd do a chatty, get ready with me, just talking about a lot of things, and I hope I haven't upset anyone. We're talking about anxiety and stuff, because I know it can be a very difficult subject to talk about. But I haven't talked about it in a while on my channel, so yeah. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe during the current circumstances. Let me know what videos you want to see in the comments. I've got a girl chat mukbang coming, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I'm really looking forward to filming that one. So yeah, I hope you're all well. As I said, don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, because we're not that far from 1,700, which blows my little mind. And when we hit 1,700, I'll be doing a bundle giveaway, so if you want to be in for a chance of that, make sure you've hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next vlog or video, whichever one you watch first. Bye!